Nation, you already know what time it is, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters.
I'm from the city of set, rapping silver and black. Word of honcho, give me the strap. The realest is back. Stupid chop with some silly attached. Eye for an eye, fuck it man, give me a patch. I'm a Raider, Oakland, LA, Vegas, Jalen, Kenyon, Jacobs, Regis. Man, bread dog, we litty. The shine with the speed, it was with the 50-50. Yeah, this that I still in Blackfield. Abram in the box, I'm Merrick in the backfield.
Yo, shout out to the nation, man. Shout out to everybody here in the building with me. Little last second live real quick, you guys. You know, I just got home from the gym. I wasn't even planning on doing this, but I said, you know what? Let me go talk to my family real quick. Shout out to Art of the Lamb, Dominique, KJ Hendricks. I see you, nephew, Prezi in the building. Till's in the building, Crispin. Shout out to everybody also watching on Twitter, man. If you guys want to get your comments in, jump over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Also, you guys, everybody jumping in right now, make sure you wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up for all the newbies in the building. Our Raiders have made a few moves today, you guys. I want to talk about it. You already know what time it is. For those who don't know, we let go of Bam. He is no longer on the practice squad, so he is free to go do whatever it is he got to do. You know what I mean? We went and got a few guys today. We brought one guy in, offensive lineman in for a workout. And we actually just signed one to our practice squad, which we're going to break that down here in a second, man. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Ortiz, I see my wife in the building. Love you too, baby. Shout out to Puzz. Raider Red Lizette, what's good with you, family? Knock Andrew. What is good, man? Marty, Chansworthy, we all here rocking. You already know what it is, man. Wu-Tang, Mount Shieldmore, it's for the kids. You already know what time it is, man. Wipe their feet, y'all. Shout out to the 200 people already in the building. Let's get to the shits. Our Raiders have went out and got, this name is very hard to say, you guys. It is Vitaly Gurman. I believe he's 23 years old, 24 years old. He was invited, and him and 39 other players, I believe, to Kansas City for a tryout. He did not make the roster, but I believe, according to Vinny B, and I don't know, I haven't seen this from any other beat writers from the Kansas City Chiefs, but he did have a strong showing at training camp. So I don't know how he didn't make it to their practice squad or whatever, if he did have a strong training camp, but he is a Raider now. And for those who have questions about him, rookie, played at center in college, also played at left tackle as well, played a little left guard. According to Vinny B, he says his pathway to making this roster is at guard. So, hey, you know, we can always use some depth at the guard position. But you guys, this guy is on the practice squad, a Toledo prospect. He was a transfer. I believe he played at Edinburgh. It's a small school. He went from there, see action. According to Pro Football Talk, he's seen action in 32 games with Edinburgh before he moved to left tackle at Toledo in 2020. Then he split time between guard and left tackle. So you guys, we got some insurance on our practice squad. I like that. I definitely do. I wish Bam would have panned out because of the measurables. But let's just be real. Big body guy, but he would never get it done in pass pro. At this point, you'd probably have to run the ball at his side every single second, every down, to get some type of productivity out of Bam. He's a raw prospect at 26 years old. I mean, I think the writing was on the wall. Let's just be real. I hope that he picks up somewhere else, but he started playing football really, really late in his life. So I don't know, but that dude got all those rings and shit all over his face. Maybe my mans can go be a part of Barnum and Bailey, or he can be like the new Kamala, you know what I mean, in WWE. I don't know, man, because my brother looked real spooky out here. He scared the shit out of me when the first time I seen his face. Totally real with y'all. But yeah, man, what do you guys think about this? What do y'all think about it, man? We brought in a guy that's before in college played center, left tackle, and some guard. So there you have it. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. A guy that's on the practice squad that brings versatility. That's what we need at this point. Some competition. If someone goes down, you know, God forbid that happens. If he has to come up off the practice squad and get a few reps, we here. You know what I mean? Bro, hey, Soup, man, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, maybe you know some Kamala type shit. You never really know. D Menace, I did a video on Joe Hague earlier this morning. I think I shot it at like 6:30 this morning. He's cool. He's cool. From what I heard, you know, he's dealt with some injuries. Let's just be totally real though, my brother. Like we thought, and I said this in my video, we thought we had offensive line problems. The Pittsburgh Steelers definitely have O-line problems. I know they went out and made a trade earlier. This is why they let go of Joe Hague. He's a veteran, you know what I mean? But this, if anything, he has a workout today, you guys. He has a visit. I don't know if we sign this guy. We need as much help as we can on the O-line. He would be a right tackle, so that's good. But veteran, couldn't make the roster in Pittsburgh. That scares the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said before, there's only a few other teams that I can think of on paper. We have not played it down yet, you guys. So I don't want to kill our O-line because before I had really high hopes for this O-line. On paper, there's a few other teams that have worse O-lines than us. The New York Giants, the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what I mean? There's a few other teams. So to see him not make that roster is a little spooky. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shout out to Jesus. According to my source, and you guys know who my source is, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say too much, but there is some teams in the running for Tyree Phillips' services. At this point, I've not heard anything about us being interested in him, but I would love to go take a flyer on Tyree Phillips. I've seen him in person, you guys. He's a great human being. He's a really good football player. You know, he dealt with an injury, but he is healthy now. You know what I mean? He is healthy now. And from what I was told, you know, Baltimore, you know, they have a strong offensive line. We all know this. And, you know, it came down to that. You know what I'm saying? But Baltimore would love to have him back on their practice squad. So, you know, I don't, there's some moving and shaking behind the scenes right now. I can't say the specific name, but there is another AFC West team that is interested in him. So, you know, stay tuned for that. But Tyree will find a job here shortly. He's too talented, former third-round pick. This guy can ball. When you see him out there, I think he started 13 games for the Baltimore Ravens already before. The guy can play football. The guy can play football. And I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to sound like a homer because, you know, he's family's family. You know what I mean? But I definitely talked to my brother Paul, and I said, you know what, man, we gotta get all our guys, Wasted and Mitch. Everybody has to go out there and put that flyer in the air and try to get him home with us in Las Vegas. Because for those who don't know, Jeffrey Simmons is Tyree's best friend, Ole Miss guys, and he went with him to Las Vegas for the Pro Bowl, and he enjoyed his time out there in Las Vegas, and he said he would have loved to play out there. And it's a no state tax place. We can use some guard help. So hoping that our Raiders can get on the phone and at least just reach out to Paul and bring Phillips in for a workout, because that would be a great pickup. I'll tell you right now, and I promise you this, I'm not going to be, you know, saying this because Paul's my man's, but I would definitely rather have Tyree Phillips over Vitaly Gurman or Joe Hague. That's just me personally. I promise you, I would take Tyree Phillips 10 times out of 10 over either one of these guys. But he will find a job. He will find a job here shortly. And Paul's my man. He's a fire NFL agent, and he's going to get his client a job regardless, man. Shout out to my brother Paul, and shout out to Tyree Phillips. Shout out to my dog Raider Cody, man. My brother is in the building. Shout out to my guy, man. My bro. Let me see, man. Shout out to Juan. He said Delano Cali's in the house. Let me see. Shout out to Ken, man. I own every color Raider hat, bro. I'm not going to do this with y'all motherfuckers today. I'm not going to do it with you motherfuckers today. But shout out to you for saying you love the show, though. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. But yeah, you guys, we have brought in a guy that was invited to training camp with Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I believe he's 23, 24 years old. There was 40 players in total invited out to Kansas City for a tryout. The former Toledo product. You know, he's young. He's a rookie. I'm here for it. He's already on our practice squad, you guys. Once we let Bam go, we brought him on. So I'm here for it. I am here for it. And then once again, like I said before, we have Joe Haig, veteran O-lineman, coming in for a workout or for a visit today. So stay tuned for that, you guys. We may bring him in and just sign him. I don't know. Shout out to my dog LV Maximus, my brother, man. Shout out to Vibe. He says, cut a meek, he's burnt toast. At this point, we're gonna have to keep him. I don't know if you guys seen this, but man, my guy Darius Phillips signed with the Denver Broncos. Veteran, I believe 26, 27 years old, showed out for us in preseason to me, can get it done in special teams and at corner. He signed with the Denver Broncos. I was hoping somehow, some way this guy would fall back to us, at least to the practice squad, and we can bring him back in, but Denver took a flyer on him and went and got him. That sucks. He's going to stay in the division, and he's probably going to make us pay for it. I'm hoping that this is not a Rasul Douglas situation. Me and Andy were just speaking about that in the DM in the group. Hopefully letting him go and he goes out and balls out like Rasul did with Green Bay, right? That would definitely suck for us because Rasul went over there, balled out, and became a Pro Bowl guy. You know what I mean? So it sucks. So I believe that Darius Phillips is going to try and make us pay twice a year. Don't get me wrong. Our receiving core is phenomenal, and I don't think he's going to do anything against these guys. But I'll say one thing is he has the one leg up because he's already practiced against them. But there's no stopping Devontae Adams. There's no stopping Darren Waller. There's no stopping Hunter Renfrow. Come on, man. You already know what it is. Shout out to O, man. He said, bro, what's new? Just talking about, our practice squaddie. Vitaly Gurman, rookie. I believe, like I said, I think he's 23, 24 years old. Former Toledo prospect. He just signed with our practice squad once we let Bam go. So, I was just basically saying, what he did in college. He played some center, played some left tackle, played some guard. And shout out to Vinny B. I know we have our little funny little back and forth with beat writers and all that other shit. To be honest with you guys, it's all fun and games, man. I have nothing against any of these guys. I rock with all of them, man. Look, news is news. We're all going to regurgitate the same shit. It's just we all have a different delivery and a way of making it entertaining. And word to Vinny B, he said the practice squad player, Vitaly Gurman, profiles at both OG, that's offensive guard, and offensive tackle, but his initial path might be more as a guard. The former Toledo O-lineman had a strong rookie training camp with the Chiefs. So there you have it. Shout out to Vinny B as well. If you guys are not following him on Twitter, definitely give him a follow. Like I said, that's fake beef, man. We just have fun with it. We definitely have fun with it. But yeah, that's what we doing right now, King. Let me see. Hey, Seuss, man, those shows are going to be special, brother. Moving forward, man, the Shieldmore shows are going to be special. We'll do them once in a blue moon. But right now I'm working on some things behind the scenes with this audio podcast. I don't know if you guys know yet, but me and Wasted are going to be dropping our audio podcast here soon, the Planet Raiders podcast, the PRP. So stay tuned for that. That's something that we're working on here shortly, and we will be dropping some haymakers here shortly, man. So stay tuned for that. And also, one more time, I got to say this because I know my brother Cody's in the building, and I was going to say it anyway. Every Saturday before every home game, you guys, if you are in Las Vegas, come party with us at Virgin Hotels Las Vegas from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. It's going to be a movie. Hammer, yes. Kellen D signed with the Chicago Bears practice squad. He's off the board. Let me see. John Parker, I'll say this. We may be, but we'll find a way to work around it. You know what I'm saying? There's teams year in. I said this on yesterday's live. There's teams year in and year out that struggle with the salary cap, right? New Orleans, the Rams, and they always make it work, and they always get superstars in the building. I don't think we're going to stress with money. To be honest, I don't think we are at all. Savvy, we'll do that. We'll do that here shortly. We'll give it a few more weeks. That Saturday night, if you guys want to know my predictions for week one, that Saturday night we'll do a special live where we break down everything, predictions, scores, everything. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to Cam. There's a Raiders presser going on right now. That's what's up. I'm definitely gonna go check that out. I only wanted to come on a live real quick, you guys, because I was going to do a short video. I was gonna do a short video, right? Do something real quick, just a quick little 3-minute update. But I was like, man, you know what? I'd rather come on and speak with the family real quick. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody here in the building. The 400 plus people already. I appreciate you guys. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to repeat myself one more time, you guys. We went out and signed an offensive lineman to our practice squad, Vitaly Gurman, you guys. He can play center, guard, tackle. Like I said before, I said it, I think 3 or 4 times. Former Toledo prospect, just came over from the Chiefs. Word is he had a strong camp with them. He just didn't make the cut. And once again, we have Joe Hagan as well, another veteran offensive lineman coming in for a workout today. We're coming in for a visit. So stay tuned for that. Real quick, I see, yes, I'm going to address that real fast too. Shout out to my dog Q. As always, I appreciate you, brother. Why are the Chargers hating on Gorilla and not letting him in the game? I have to say this because I spoke with my brother, Gorilla Rilla. Shout out to my brother. It's not that they're hating on Gorilla Rilla. They're actually hating on the mask. And they're not being biased towards the Raiders, you guys. This is not a bias in this. Everybody needs to kind of pump the brakes on this. Word is that even their own, the Chargers Bolt, I think that's what his name is, their main guy. We have Violator, we have our brother Gorilla Rilla. I think their guy, I forgot what his name is, but they won't let him in because of his mask as well. So this is not a Raider bias thing. This is not a Raider bias thing. But I spoke with our brother. He has a meeting today, I believe, with SoFi. They're trying to work it out to the point where our brother can show up and show out for the Raiders, for us, for the nation, man, week 1 in LA. So it's not just him, you guys. It's a mask thing in SoFi Stadium. You know what I mean? So I'll know more about that. I hit him up immediately, was like, do we need to do a special show on this? And do we need to flame shit? And he said, no, brother. You know what I mean? It's just, we're trying to figure it out, blah, say, blah. Boatman, that's what his name is. Boatman, Boat bitch, whatever. Whatever his name is. You know what I mean? He ain't a Raider, so I don't really give a shit. But you guys, yeah, it's not a Raider Charger thing. It's a mass thing. It's nothing personally against our brother, I'm saying Gorilla Rilla. They're trying to work it out. Yeah, there you go. Shout out to my brother Cody. There you go. Same thing happened a few years ago when we played at Great America versus the Niners. No mask and no chains. There you go. There you go. Allegiant gonna pull this M85. At this point, no. And I'm hoping that these guys, at Allegiant don't take what these guys are doing at SoFi and run with it. Because if we lose someone like Gorilla Rilla, that's so critical to what we do. You know what I mean? He is a face. Him and Violator are a face for this fan base. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping and praying that Mark Davis would never, eliminate that and take on that same rule that SoFi is applying right now. You know what I mean? That shit would be terrible, bro. Because Gorilla Rilla, man, is our family. That's our brother. We love him to death. But either way, stay tuned, because at Virgin Hotels, you guys, if you don't see him in LA week 1, guess what? You guys will see him week 2 that Saturday night, because he will be out there partying with us every home game at Virgin Hotels the Saturday before every home game, and on the party bus with us the following Sunday on the way to Allegiant Stadium. So you guys are going to see a lot of our brother Gorilla Rilla moving forward anyway. You know what I mean? Anything we do, he is attached to that. Point blank, period, the end. Period. And, until I don't have a platform, Gorilla Rilla will always get pushed over here. You know what I mean? Because he is a legend for the nation. Point blank, period, the end. Yeah, facts, man. Those are my brothers, man. Those are my brothers. I love them to death. Violator's my uncle right there. I call him uncle. That's my uncle. They tried that at US Bank Stadium as well. They eventually let him in. Yeah, and we're hoping that SoFi does too. But if they're not going to let their own guy in, I don't know if they're going to let our guy in, you guys. So we got to kind of pump the brakes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't let their own dude in. So I'm assuming if that's the rule with him, they may apply that thing to us. But, they may lose a lot of ticket sales if they don't let our mans in. I'll say that. If they know what's best for them, you may want to let our dude in. Father is back. You knew it, right? You knew this was going to happen. Our mans went out and got a powerhouse agent with Drew Rosenhaus, and boom, hamstring issue gone, and he out there catching them like an all-pro, like a top 3 tight end. It's the game, you guys. It's the game, man. It's the game. It is the game. I understand it. Yeah, my brother Cody, he's planning on getting me canceled by week 7. This is factory outlet, man. No cappuccino. Shout out to my brother Raider Cody, man. Stupid, bro. Free our man Gorilla Rilla, man. I'll tell you right now, our gorilla is on the loose right now. He's free. He's free as a bird, man. He's free as a bird. Trust me. Ain't nothing wrong with our brother, man. He will be involved with everything that we do moving forward this season. I'm telling y'all now. Anywhere you see Graphk Raider, you see Raider Cody, you see Samoan Raider, you're going to see Gorilla Rilla. I promise you this. So much for the hamstring. Hey man, just pay our guy so we can move forward. Just pay our guy so we can have this all-star offense on the field, and let's get the moving and shaking, man. This name is the most hilarious shit in the world. Trayvon Mullen's toe. I should have hired Drew Rosenhaus to heal me. Maybe I wasn't. Oh, hey, look, I'm gonna be real. I hope and pray that Trayvon Mullen is out there week 1 or week 2 with Arizona, because we got a conditional or 7th for him. But if he plays, the playing time, it can equal out to a 6th rounder for us, you guys. So Trayvon, hey, that toe of yours, get that shit healthy now. We need that toe. Clean it up. You know what I mean? Go get that shit together, man. Go get, man. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that shit look terrible, bro. That shit's all curled over to the other one. Like, bro, you get them shits together, man. You know what I mean? Because we need that 6th rounder, brother. You know what I mean? Go throw some, go get a little clear coat on your shit. Get your toes together, brother. We need that 6th rounder. We need that 6th rounder, man. And I want to see Devontae cook his ass anyway, week 2. You know what I mean? There you go. Shout out to my brother NorCal, man. Blackout game day party tickets, you guys, now available. Use pro. Wait, what is that? What is that? Yes. I was like, man, let me make sure my brother my brother Jesse got this one right. Yes. Go over there, man, to the Eventbrite and go support us, man. Go support us, you guys. Game day party tickets. It's about to be a movie. A movie. We already did our trial run for the last preseason game. Me, Cody, Shilmore, we were all in the building. Gorilla Rilla, Black Sunday. We had a ball, man. We had a ball. My wife, you know what I mean? Everybody was there rocking with us. We had a ball. Shout out to my brother Fitz as well, man. My brother Fitz, man. Shout out to my oops. Let me see. Yeah, hey, I got to get this shit cleaned up, man. I'm going tomorrow to get it cleaned up. I look crazy out here in these beard streets. You hear me? Shout out to my brother Big Mike, man. What's good with you, brother? Shout out to my brother Halo, man. My big brother, man. Lady Def King. Hey, that would be dope, Josh. We should that would be fire, right? We all just invest in some Gorilla Rilla masks, and we all just pull up the SoFi wearing them shits. That might be the move. That might be the move. We might have to all pull up to SoFi Stadium week 1 with some masks, with the gorilla joints. Josh, hey, that man, my brother Halo was in the building too. We had a ball. We definitely had a ball, you guys. Facts. What's your take about the defense, John Parker? I think the defense is gonna be great. We went from one PG that was terrible in Paul Gunther, to Gus Bradley, who was okay, to I think a PG, Patrick Graham. And I think he's gonna turn this defense around. I'm a little nervous now though about the depth at the corner position. You know what I'm saying? With Darius Phillips going to Denver, you know what I mean? And Trayvon Mullen getting traded. I'm a little nervous about the depth at the corner position. But if Rocket Sin can stay healthy, Nate Hobbs can stay healthy, Anthony Averett can stay healthy, I think we're going to be great. I think those 3 guys right now are going to be critical. I think that this can be a top, and y'all may kill me for this. I think this can be a top 7 secondary, top 5 secondary. If those 3 guys can stay healthy with Merrick and Abram in the mix, you know what I'm saying? And Harmon somewhere in there, the closer somewhere in there. So if these guys can stay healthy, I think this can be one of the best secondaries in the NFL. I promise you that. I'm just more concerned now with the depth. I know we got Webb on the 53, you know what I mean? So, and he balled out in preseason. We got a few other guys that we're looking at, but I think that this secondary can be a top 8 to top 5, you know what I'm saying, like secondary in this league. And I think that Merrick takes the next step in his development. I've been saying this every week. I sound like a broken record at this point, but I think Merrick is going to be a Pro Bowl guy, potential all-pro guy moving forward. Shout out to my brother. You have the platform and know how to get it done, Docs. I'm telling you, King, we might have to do that. We might have to do that. Shout out to my brother. Everybody talk that shit. Talk that shit. Team says going into SoFi looking like Planet of the Apes. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I guarantee we draft a DB next year, first round. I can see that. I can see that. We haven't had any luck, doing so as of late, but I can see that. next year, man, we got, but me personally, I want to get a clear-cut lineman. Like my first 3 picks in next year's draft, if we keep these guys, if we keep those picks, it has to be in no particular order, you guys. You got to go get a tackle. You got to get, unless Mumford is that guy, and I think he can be our clear-cut right tackle of the future, but we got to pump the brakes on that. You got to get a tackle, got to get a linebacker, got to get a corner. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's going to be any. I think we'll spend some money next offseason on a defensive tackle. I really do. I think we'll go get a stout defensive tackle in next year, whether it's free agency or through trade. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do. But I'm using those first 3 round picks on a tackle, on a linebacker, because I want to get younger at that middle linebacker spot. I know a lot of people love Denzel Perryman, including me. But me personally, unless he takes a team-friendly deal moving forward, his durability has never been there up until last year, really. And he was even hurt last year. I want to get it younger at the middle linebacker position. We got Butler right there to back up Denzel Perryman, but I want a guy that can come in and be right next to Jayon Brown and Divine Diablo instantly and be that factor at the linebacker position. You know what I mean? So that's what I got. Tackle, linebacker, and a corner in those first 3 rounds. You know, let me see. Shout out to Cammy, man. I appreciate you. New subscriber. Love your show already. I appreciate that, family. That means a lot. Welcome to the family, my brother. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Raider Nation. What's your thoughts on both Darian Butler and bro? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it, man. I definitely do. I love it. 2 young linebackers, like I was just preaching. I don't know if they're going to be those guys that are going to take it to the like star level. Like I like, and this is no shade. I like both these guys a lot. They still have a lot to prove, right? UDFA's made it 53. That's great. I think Luke Masterson, right? Wake Forest. You guys, don't quote me on that. I think it was Wake Forest and then Darian Butler, ASU. I just still want that clear-cut star, like stud at linebacker, but I'm excited. We're our depth is very at linebacker, so to see these guys make it with Kenny Young getting cut and Mika Kaiser on the IR, we needed these guys, and we're going to need them a lot this year. You know what I mean? Because the linebacker position is a hard position to play in the NFL. Who's to say Divine Diablo, Jayon Brown, and Denzel Perryman are going to stay healthy all season long? You know what I mean? Knock on wood, they do, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? So shout out to my brother Pastor Raider, man. Welcome to the Black. I need to bring that back, right? People be killing me in my inbox every day. What happened to the views expressed here on Graphk podcast? What happened to the Black Hole Raiders YouTube? I need to bring that back. You know, I need to bring that back. Let me see. Hey, Docs, who's your dream player from any players to sign with the Raiders next year? Do you believe the Raiders make any moves in this year to trade to make a playoff run? I think we're already going to make a playoff run anyway. To be real, I think we're going to make a playoff run anyway. I don't think there's any real massive trades, you guys. I think if we make any trades, there'll be some small ones. It's not going to be anything where you get a crazy impactful player. It doesn't really usually happen around this time. With a few weeks going into the season, I don't see us making a major trade. You know what I'm saying? Maybe during the season. I don't know. If we're struggling, right, on the interior of this defensive line, I can see us making a call and trying to go get a stout defensive tackle. I can see us, if we're struggling on the right side of the O-line, I can see us going out and making a call, you know, for a right tackle or a right guard. You know what I mean? Definitely. But I'm just, you know, I think we have a team right now. I think we have a roster already right now. I think we're stout. You know what I mean? I think the only way we do that is if someone goes down, if a very impactful player, God forbid that happens, goes down, we make some calls. Dream player from any players to sign with the Raiders next year. You know what? I like that question. And right now I'm going to see NFL 2023 free agents. Shout out to everybody rocking with us, man. So there's some names out there, you guys. You know, there's some names. There's some names. Marcus Peters is out there, you guys. I know he's getting up there in age. I don't know, you know, if that's a name. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. You know what I mean? I know he just got traded to Philadelphia, and they probably didn't trade for him to not extend him. I think he'll be a Philadelphia Eagle for the foreseeable future. But if he does somehow, some way make it to free agency, which I highly doubt, I am definitely looking at Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He's still young. He fits the trajectory of our team. But I'll look at that. Those two DBs right there. You know what I mean? The DB, Got, that's what I'm doing. Safety corner. You know what I mean? I'm looking at those guys. Maybe one day here soon, we'll bring up a list of these free agents and we'll do a special show about 2023's free agency. Maybe we'll do that. No, Jose, nothing. I know there's some teams behind the scenes that have already reached out to Paul about his services. I know that Baltimore is also interested in bringing him back to their practice squad. So I don't really know. I can't reveal, that's their job. Me personally, I can't reveal the teams, but there is a team in the AFC West that is interested in Tyree Phillips' service. And I'll just say this, it's a team that we hate. Does that make any sense? Because we hate all three of them, but it's a team in the AFC West that's interested in the services. So nothing yet on the Raiders front. I'm hoping and praying that somehow, some way we reach out to Paul and try and get Tyree Phillips in the silver and black, because it would be a beautiful thing. Let me see. Anyone on the waiver wire worth picking up? If they reach us at this point, no. I don't really see any sexy names out there, bro. I don't. Shout that name is fire too. Shout to Gruden's spam. Fire. Not right now. I mean, at least not at positions that we can utilize. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an Anthony Harris that got cut from Philly, right? We don't need a safety. We already got a veteran with Daron Harmon out there, the closer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we wouldn't need an Anthony Harris. To be honest, there really ain't too many players out there that I see fit on this roster. I don't see any. Let me see. Just get good to unretire. I think we put too much emphasis on Denzel Good, you guys. Let's just be real. Let's be real. Like, Denzel Good is not a great player. Like, by any stretch of the imagination. Like, let's just be real, y'all. Like, on a great O-line, Denzel Good is not starting. You know what I'm saying? He's just like a Swiss Army knife. You could, he can move across the O-line. But Denzel Good to me is not a great O-lineman. He's not. Like, if he was starting for us this year, cool, I guess. But he's not a great NFL player. He's a good NFL player, no pun intended. But I think we placed too much emphasis on Denzel Good. The one thing I love from him was in week 1, I was at the Baltimore game, and he tore his ACL, I believe, right? And he still played like a whole fucking series, man. I was like, how the hell did this dude do that? Like, he tore his whole shit and still played a whole series. Like, if anything, Denzel Good is a tough motherfucker. He's a tough dude. You know what I'm saying? But he's not really that good of a football player. You know what I mean? Let's just be real. Like, he's not a starter on a really good O-line. Let's just keep it 100. We keep it 100 over here at DOX ENT. We're not going to act like, he's this all-pro player, because he's not. You know what I mean? Yes, John. Actually, we're going to talk about this. My brother, man, shout out to my boy Rio. He just hit me up on Instagram and said, let's do our joint show, Commanders and Raiders show on Monday. So stay tuned for that. We're going to talk about Daron Payne and what it would probably take for us to go get him. Stay tuned for that. Mike Parker, he was above average. I don't think he's above average. I think he's average at best. I don't think he's above average. I think he's like the same kind of, maybe like even a level below Darrell Williams. We're acting like Darrell Williams is a superstar. He's an average football player at best. That's why he's still out there. You know what I mean? I just like him because he plays right guard and right tackle, and he's a serviceable starter if need be. You know what I mean? But to me, he's an average football player. And that's not bad. That's not talking bad, you guys. These guys made it to the highest level in the NFL. Like, that's not me shitting on these guys at all. You know what I mean? Like, it's not me. I'm not shitting on them. These guys made it to the highest level of their craft. These guys, to me, that makes them stars, period. But let's just be real when it comes to playing against average at best. Kojo, what's up, Graphk? I see we finally got some OL help. Did we? I don't know, Kojo. I don't know yet, brother. We got, we brought on a guy from the practice squad. You know what I'm saying? Vitaly, what is it? Vitaly Gurman. And then, we got, was it Joe Haig coming in for a visit? Those two moves don't really move the needle to me. You know what I mean? They don't really move the needle to me. In a perfect world, you guys, Thayer Mumford, he's back at practice, you guys. He shows out and he takes that right tackle spot. You can push Jermaine Illuminor in the right guard. I think all the Lester Cotton hype died down already drastically. You move Illuminor in the right guard. And now to me, a super weakness becomes Not a strength, but a somewhat strength. You know what I'm saying? And then, the left side to me is already going to be nice with Colton Miller. I think Colton Miller is going to be a Pro Bowler this year. Whether it's John Simpson or Dylan Parham, which I hope is Parham, I think the left side will be all right. Yeah, EJ, this is facts. Definitely facts. Let me see. This is facts, Graham Cam. And, I think that he said during, his tweet and all that stuff, he said that, he wanted to spend some time with his family. You know what I mean? So shout out to him, man. He played a nice little career. You know what I mean? Shout out to Black Anonymous. Hey, Docs, keep up the great work. I grew up in Long Beach, for those who don't know, California, and a member of the nation since 72, and we still run LA. Shout out to my dog, Anonymous, man. Shout out to Carlos. Trust the process. McDaniels and the Pats were known to get no-name O-line players. I feel with our high-powered offense and DC's quick release, we should be fine. And this is a thing, too, as well, you guys. We didn't show our hand in preseason. So whatever we had out there, we didn't show our hand. We didn't really show anything. It was really vanilla, right? Like, once we really get out there and get to moving and grooving, and Colton Miller is out there, and all these other guys, the O-line is going to look different. It's going to look different. Don't get me wrong. It scared the shit out of me in preseason, but it's going to look different. Week 1, our offense will look completely different. We are going to blow the doors off of opposing defenses. Like, for real. Like, I feel like we're going to at least average like 30 points a game. I don't give a shit. I said it. If we can stay healthy, this is one of the most high-powered offenses I've ever seen. It's us and Cincinnati and Buffalo. Like, those teams are like to have that just crazy at this point. You know what I mean? Raider Geo, hell yeah, brother, facts. Carr balled out with Parker and Leatherwood at right guard and right tackle. Bro, Carr was an MVP candidate the first 3 weeks. We were 3-0, and he was getting rid of the ball and looking crazy, just like he was doing some insane shit with a bad O-line. So imagine with better coaching, with Carmen Brasillo, there instead of Tom Cable, with Josh McDaniels there instead of John Gruden. Like, trust me, you guys, we'll be better. Our O-line will be better than last year. Real talk. Shout out to Mr. Coates, man. We're going to cook y'all boots again this year, man. McDaniel's scheme can hide the flaws a little bit, and our O-line looks good in the run game, in my opinion. Talk that shit, my brother. Talk that shit. But yeah, you guys, I wanted to come on and shoot the shit with you guys, man. I got to go pick up my sons right now. Wanted to come talk to you guys about, our new practice squad and, another O-lineman that's coming in for a workout with us or a visit, with Joe Haig. Stay tuned tonight, you guys. I think me and Waster were talking about doing a build different tonight. You know what I mean? So either way, somehow, some way, if it's a quick hit video or another live, y'all will catch me shortly, man. Love you guys as always. And shout out to all the new subscribers. And if you want to become a member of the channel, hit the link. It's pinned up top. You know what I mean? You know what time it is, man. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm outro. 1.